continue to not be first?
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here with a tartan Spartan, Bobby Morrell. Bobby, there's a little backstory to how we first met. It was last June, so over a year, 13, 14, 15 months ago. It was a packed train. I was on my way back from Joe Cordina's first fight, his first world title fight. You jumped on at Manchester. You were rough as toast. You sat right next to me because I was the only seat. Yeah. Tell me what happened. Talk to me about what happened that day on the train.
Well, it was actually my ex-boss's stag do we were on. And obviously we were out the night before and I'd fucking fucked it. That was right after my last fight, the last time I fought. That was my second fight. No fought since, and I just celebrated a bit too much. Andrew McCART sitting on the train, Pat Mars next to him stinking of booze.
You were stinking of booze, I'll give you that. I just wanted to get home, I was shattered, but a big drunk Scotsman sat next to me. Listen, Bobby, like I said to you, that has been you're 15 months out the ring. But what I saw in there, it looked like there was no ring rust in there tonight. You dropped him a body shot. It looks like you pack a punch as well, because he looked like he didn't want to know at some stage in that fight. So, I mean, how did you feel in there?
I felt good. I think I was just looking for it too much. I think the whole time, like leading up to this fight, I was like, I want a stoppage. And I think I just looked for it a bit too much. But obviously I got the knockdown that, but I mean, he was a tough guy. He was tough. I was just landing some big shots, and he just kind of knew how to ride the storm a bit as well. But he also punched pretty hard himself as well. He caught me a few dingers, man. But it was good 6 rounds. First time doing a 6-rounder, so I feel all right. I felt not bad.
Well, not bad doing a 6-rounder with 50 months out the ring, and you can probably looks like you can still go on all 6 rounds. Looks like you can do a 12-round tonight, so that's testament to your fitness.
Possibly, who knows? If I get paid for that, well.
Oh, listen, you're not getting paid for that. Yeah, that's when the world title's on the line. As well. That guy's been in there with Dan Aziz. He's been in there with guys like Lewis Edmondson. Now, these guys at the top of your division right now. Obviously, to speak to you about you in amongst these guys is maybe a little bit premature. But going forward, I'm guessing you're wanting more fights. You probably want another fight before the tail end of this year and then kick on to 2024.
Aye, that's it. Well, I'll be fighting 30th November. I'll be fighting down south. So, I mean, if I can get any other fights within the year, then I'll take them, because I just want to get as many as I can. I was after too long there. I sort of lost the bug and all that, and then it was hard getting back into it, but now I've got going again, I'm just got the bug again, so just get as many fights as I can.
Well, that's it. The thing is as well, you said you're going down. I think I know what's happening on the 30th of November. There's a couple of St Andrew boys going down to England and maybe being in the away corner, and I think that's what you young fighters need. I mean, it's okay these shows up in Scotland where you're the home fighter, you're picked to win, but you need that little bit of anxiety, you need that little bit of nerves when you're in the away corner and somebody's there with the same ambition as you to take your head off. That might see the best of you as well. Aye,
definitely. I know boxers say all the time you bring your best out when you're in with better opponents, but I think I feel that when I'm in there, I'm switched on a wee bit more. I think when I'm no in with, like, let's say, like the highest of levels, you know what I mean? Maybe I do just look for that knockout a bit more, but when I'm in with better, higher levels, I'm just a bit more, let's say, careful maybe, I don't know. Well,
listen, obviously that light heavyweight division, I touched on it. I mean, with the guys like Dan Aziz, Joshua Boazzi, Yards, it is stacked, dangerous division. Now, I'm a biased jock. I keep saying in all my interviews, man, I want my countrymen to do well in the sport. Now, for you to get to this pinnacle of the sport, it's going to be a tough route. It's going to be a hard road to go along. You looking forward to it?
Aye, definitely, man. I mean, that's what we're in it for, innit? Just to get as high as we can get in it and just see where we go. That's my plan. Just do what I can. See how good I do.
Well, you're probably about what, 5'10"?
5'11".
5'11". I'll give you 5'11". But could you get doing this with middleweight, or is that just a touch too far?
Possibly. Aye, I probably could. Do you know what I mean? I've never got down to that weight before. I mean, last time I was that weight was probably fucking 10 years ago. But I don't know, man. I probably could do it. There's a bit to go. Do you know what I mean? But
I can't see much there, Bobby. To be fair, man, there's a 6-pack there.
Well, who knows?
One final one for me. Talk to me about obviously being back in the ring, knocking off that ring rust, and looking forward to 2024, man. What's going to happen?
I just, like I say, just try and get as many fights as I can, and then hopefully just maybe try and get a title, maybe a Scottish title later in the new year. Who knows? Maybe the middle of the new year. Just see what see what happens, see what they're for me.
Bobby, when I was 15 months ago when I was on that train, a packed train, there was one seat left and it was right next to me, and you were stinking of vodka, alcohol, whatever it may be. You were stinking. You sat next to me like, Andrew McCART. It took me 15 months. We spoke about doing this interview, and it took 15 months to finally get it done. But you happy?
I'm happy, mate. Aye, definitely.
Bobby, go and enjoy the rest of the night, man. I'll speak to you soon, big man. Well done, well done.
Choose to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.